What's going on, everyone? Sauce Kenny here today. No intro video today. I'm just going to go into straight commentary. There's breaking news, maybe or maybe not. Trump is at 60% in latest polls. DeSantis dropped to third place according to RMG Research. In response to the latest poll, Trump tells Ron DeSantis to go home, right? And this is pretty much a big poll because essentially Ramaswamy is second place, right? And I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I was saying that Ramaswamy is gonna exceed people's expectations. I have a whole 2-hour live stream dedicated to that topic. All you have to do is just check out my live stream. Look for, all you have to see is GOP dark horse, and it seems like my prediction is coming true because if you read Ramaswamy's work, he's a pretty smart, intelligent guy. And on policy, I think he can compete with DeSantis. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, DeSantis has the execution piece, like he's actually governing a state. But as a Floridian, I'm speaking this is me, just my personal gripes. It's not it's biased, obviously, because I'm giving you my actual experience as a Florida resident. I think Ron DeSantis' attention is kind of split, that he can't properly govern the state. Right. And that here in the article it says DeSantis has been slipping in polls in recent weeks, coming in at third at 8%, dropping to 7% since a survey undertaken by RMG Research on August 7th and 8th. The poll has concluded between August 11th and 14th, with the news of Trump's latest indictment out of Georgia coming in late at the 14th. Sorry. It has a margin of error of 3.1%. So within the margin of error, Ron DeSantis and Vivek is getting up there. And I think this is a lot of reason why Vivek is getting a lot more criticism now from people on the right. It's because before people were just like, oh, he's just here. He's just trying to get one of the two leading candidates to pick up his policies. Now he's a legitimate threat, especially with next week. We got the first primary debates for the GOP at Fox News, I believe. And I'm going to be live streaming that because I want to watch it live with you guys. And now that people are starting to see that, oh, Vivek is actually competing, he might actually, nibble at Trump's feet, or he might be Trump's VP pick. Who knows? People are now asking questions and trying to bring up quotes from his book and trying to make it seem like he's trying to criticize Trump. I don't know what's going on, but hey, I just believe that Vivek's an honest politician. I think people are responding to that. So in response to the latest poll, Trump wrote on Truth Social that go home to Florida, Ron, and work on the insurance costs, the highest in the nation. Now, I think that's an unfair criticism from Trump because insurance, I believe, is supply and demand. But also, I believe, this is just my personal belief, I don't have much evidence to really showcase this. Maybe someone in the comment section can let me know their thoughts about this commentary I'm about to give. As a Floridian, I think ESG standards are bleeding into every facet of corporate America. Can we all agree to that? And I believe the rise for why we have such high insurance costs is that, according to ESG, Florida is a state that's going to be underwater in 40 years, right? They've been telling us, oh, they're going to flood. Oh, the beaches are going to be gone. Half of Florida is going to be underwater. So all these environmental concerns, right, is probably what's driving up our insurance costs because these insurance companies are adopting more ESG metrics, even if they don't explicitly say ESG. So I think they have a higher fear of flooding and property damage in Florida than they should have as a Floridian. So I think it's over exaggerated, and I think the insurance companies are making Floridians suffer because of that. But yes, I agree. Ron has to do something about that. But I think because Ron is running for president, his attention is kind of split, and he's not actively addressing these problems. And I believe in the Florida legislator. I believe, pretty much this state is running on autopilot. Like DeSantis doesn't need to be here to actually get stuff done. But I think that is a big concern that I think a lot of people might hammer DeSantis with in the coming debates. But I don't know. I think the debates will be more focused on cultural issues. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But that's what I think. So, Trump is doing victory laps. And then, this is from the Daily Signal. They found that 60% of the primary voters support Trump, with the entrepreneur Vivek coming in second place. And this is following around with one of my predictions is that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Vivek is finished second after all of this is said and done. Right. And that's a prediction I made months ago. You guys can go check my receipts. It's in that video. GOP dark horse, why Vivek Ramaswamy will exceed expectations in 2024. That's the name of the live stream. 2-hour video. Him in his conversation with Michael Knowles. I think it was a month after he announced that he was running for president that I did that video, because I said, hey, I like this guy. I've been following him. I've been reading his books before he announced his election. I think he'll be a great candidate. So let's go into the Daily Wire. As you guys know, Daily Wire is a big, that's Ron's people. All right. Like Ben's for him. I think Jeremy Boring's for him. I also believe Matt Walsh is on Team DeSantis, whatever. So this DeSantis hits Trump for not committing to debate. Pro DeSantis PACs taunt him in ad. And as a Vivek guy or someone who doesn't have a dog in the fight between the Trump and DeSantis people, I kind of see this as DeSantis trying to get relevancy off of Trump again. Because obviously, like I stated in the beginning of the video, he's kind of slipping in the polls. Right. And to me, this doesn't, like, if someone's taunting me to get a response out of me, I'm just like, I'm not going to give you what you want. Why would I give you what you want? I'm at 60%. You're at 8. You're third place. Right. Is it like I'm thinking like the taunting from this DeSantis PAC is an equivalent of Chris Christie taunting Trump. Trump's like, I don't need to pay attention to you. You 3%. Who are you? You nothing. Right. And I'm starting to see that the same kind of, I don't want to call it frailing, but I see same kind of tactic that DeSantis' team is deploying on Trump. Right? Florida Governor Ron DeSantis criticized former President Donald Trump during an interview on Wednesday over the possibility that he may not show up to the first Republican Party primary debate next week in Milwaukee. DeSantis told Guy Benson on Fox News Radio that he expects to be the person who takes the most shots from other candidates, since he's the only candidate other than the former president polling in the double digits. Yes, on average, across all the polls, DeSantis is still second place. So I'm guessing, but even compared to how he was performing month to month, there's a slipping that's occurring, and I think Trump showing up to the debate will help DeSantis more than, like, to me politically. If I'm thinking about this logically, like if I remove my principles from it, because in my principled position is all of them should be there and try to court, like don't feel complacent. Don't feel entitled to the nomination. Like you earn it every day. Now, from a strategic point of view, I see this as, hey, if Trump don't show up, DeSantis is going to could slip even further down the polls, because at the end of the day, you don't give DeSantis an opportunity to take from your camp, and all other candidates are going to attack the one who has the highest percentage, which is Ron DeSantis. So Ron DeSantis is going to get a lot of criticism, and he's already slipping in the polls. So this is an opportunity where, to me, if Trump don't show up, he doesn't lose. Sure, he may get some grumblings from the other camps, like maybe from me as a Vivek person, from the DeSantis camp, from the Haley camp, the Pence camp, the Scott camp. Like, we'll grumble about it, but that's because our guy didn't have an opportunity to get further in the polls, right? So I just think this is a way for people to separate themselves, and I think just because Trump is not involved doesn't mean it's not warranted. Because at the end of the day, you can consolidate more. How can you say it? More Republicans, more conservatives on your side, and I just think that one of the smart. I see this as an opportunity for DeSantis is to try to essentially get from the rest, get a sizable minority, and then be like, "Yo, Trump, I'm the only guy left. You got to debate me now." I'm on that mode right now, because right now, Trump has no logical. I can't justify why Trump should go to the debates. I can only make that claim based on principles. That's it. That's the only way I could criticize Trump for not showing up. So all these taunting is just seen as, oh, you're slipping in the polls. You need me to show up so you have a chance to regain some of your lost support. I'm not going to give you that opportunity. It's a sad reality, but that's just the logical conclusion that I come. It doesn't help Trump politically to show up into that debate. At least he can get away with not showing up to the first one, especially what he's dealing with in Georgia. Trump has valid reasons for not showing up for the first debate, especially it's coming close to the primary debate. Like, isn't he supposed to turn himself in August 25th? Come on. Like, it's not attack. I don't think it's fair to Trump to attack him for not committing to a debate where you don't know if he's going to be in prison or not. Right? I'm just saying, this is just a question I'm asking. Let me, what you guys think? Let me know your comments in the comment section below. I really like to hear your thoughts about this back and forth. Do you think DeSantis numbers will continue slipping? Do you think, nah, this is only because, he's been out of the news? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how this goes, because I'm really anxious, and I really want to see this debate going on between Vivek, DeSantis, and the other candidates, because we didn't really get a debate with the Tucker Carlson town hall. It was more like a one-on-one interview with an audience. This, I hope, is an actual like debate where the candidates get to talk with each other, and kind of get a sneak peek on how that dynamic would continue further on in the primaries. But hey, I've been talking long enough. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.